Welcome to the Beyond the Books channel. Today we will talk about the book Alvin Ho, Allergic to Girls, School, and Other Scary Things. We will explore specific words used in the narrative and pair them with sophisticated synonyms to master the vocabulary. In Chapter 1, Alvin describes his many phobias. Peculiar highlights his self-awareness of being different, meaning strange or unexpected. The synonym idiosyncratic is a high-level way to describe a unique trait. Therapy is treatment intended to relieve a disorder, and remediation is a good synonym. When Alvin faces the commotion of school, he feels miserable. Commotion is a state of confused and noisy disturbance, with tumult as a strong synonym. Miserable means wretchedly unhappy or uncomfortable. Use despondent to describe deep unhappiness. Alvin's imagination often turns small events into vicious encounters. Vicious means deliberately cruel or violent. Malevolent is a perfect substitute that implies a desire to do evil. Proclaim means to announce officially or publicly. Family history is huge in Alvin's world. Inherited means received as an heir. Instead of inherited, you might say something was bequeathed. Honor means high respect, great esteem. When showing honor to elders, one is showing deference. Alvin views many of his mistakes as a calamity, which is an event causing great damage or distress. Debacle provides a more nuanced way to describe a sudden failure. Astonished means greatly surprised or impressed. Synonyms include astounded and nonplussed. Alvin's personal disaster kit, or PDK, is essential for his survival. Essential means absolutely necessary. To sound more academic, you could call it an indispensable resource. When he checks his gear, he is taking inventory, a complete list of items. Alvin mentions that girls are no good at robbery and mayhem, meaning violent disorder or chaos. Havoc is a great synonym for mayhem. When Alvin fails to speak and slumps into his chair, it shows his physical defeat. Alvin uses Shakespearean language to express frustration. Calling someone unsightly is far more descriptive than just saying ugly. Synonyms include grotesque and hideous. Vacuous is a high-level way to describe someone acting beef-witted. When the school experts watch Alvin, he is under observation, the action or process of observing someone carefully. You might use the word scrutiny to describe being watched very closely. The word peculiar means strange or unusual, with eccentric as a synonym. The woods seem treacherous to Alvin, meaning hazardous due to hidden dangers. Perilous is often used to describe dangerous situations. Being terrified is a level of extreme fear, like being petrified, where you literally cannot move. Alvin's journey centers on the internal conflict of fear. The lesson is that bravery isn't the absence of fear, it's taking action despite it. Alvin's greatest enemy is his own mind, a classic man versus self-conflict. The theme of cultural identity is highlighted through juxtaposition. Alvin's modern American life is contrasted with his Chinese heritage. The lesson is that understanding where you come from helps you figure out who you are. Alvin has a firecracker imagination. Imagination can be a shield, but it can also be a source of fear. He uses hyperbole or extreme exaggeration to describe his fears, like being allergic to girls. Because Alvin is unable to speak at school, he finds other ways to communicate. The lesson is that silence doesn't mean you have nothing to say. His personal disaster kit symbolizes his need for control in an unpredictable world. The overarching theme is family support and acceptance. A strong support system is the best disaster kit you can have. The patience of Alvin's father and the quirks of his siblings define the safe world Alvin lives in. Alvin Ho is the gentleman in training. His key traits are imaginative, anxious, and persistent. The personal disaster kit, or PDK, is his defining element, proving that he is always preparing for the worst, yet still shows up every day. Alvin's father is the patient guide, a calm, supportive, and wise figure. He represents unconditional acceptance and the bridge to cultural heritage. His influence provides a, quote, safe harbor for Alvin to take risks.
In conclusion, Alvin Ho proves that children's comedy can handle serious themes with grace. The vocabulary reflects Alvin's high-stakes internal world, and the takeaway is that being a hero means staying true to yourself. Through his sophisticated vocabulary and his family's support, he shows us that even the most beef-witted day can be turned into a heroic adventure. Thanks for joining us at Beyond the Books channel. Hope you had a good time.